North America is the biggest pickup truck market in the world, so one should assume that American manufacturers have gotten awfully good at making them, right? Why don't we take a look at the newest offerings to find out?
Ford Ranger Super Duty. A new American pickup truck that won't be sold in the USA. No need to be upset about this corporate decision. Instead, we should be happy for Australian drivers. Developed to satisfy the needs of heavy-duty fleet operators, the 2026 Ranger is the most capable truck in the history of this moniker. The new exterior is characterized by a more confident stance, 33-inch AT tires, higher ground clearance, a fully sealed snorkel, and a well-protected underbelly. The powertrain got a series of revisions to fulfill heavy-duty emission standards. It features a turbo diesel 3.0-liter V6 with a more efficient cooling system, ensuring 9,921 pounds of towing capacity. The output is handled by the advanced four-wheel drive system, while off-road capabilities are backed up by standard front and rear locking differentials. Roush Nitemare. While most traditional automakers and tuning shops are focused on improving the off-road prowess of pickup trucks, Roush Performance developed a kit aimed at revitalizing the street truck class. The modification kit is made for regular and SuperCrew versions of Ford's XL and XLT trims. The resulting F-150 Nitemare gets a suspension drop, 3 inches in the front and 5 inches in the rear, new coil-overs, and a revised sway bar design. External modifications bring custom 22-inch rims, a blacked-out radiator grille, and a reshaped hood with vents. On the inside, the interior is outfitted with dark black leather trims and red contrasting elements with Roush livery. Slate Auto. A small, no-nonsense truck with little to no bells and whistles. A product like this remains a dream for many truck enthusiasts out there. What if I told you that a truck like this is coming, but it's electric? Would you still be interested? Well, you got a couple of years to make up your mind since the Michigan-based Slate Auto got some serious billionaire backing and is getting ready to bring back a bare-bones truck for under $20,000. Treating each truck as a clean slate, the manufacturer focuses on customization and modularity. With the help of multiple modules, this two-door pickup can be adapted to your needs or even turned into an SUV. Tipping the scales at about 3,600 pounds, the truck has unpainted gray composite body panels on the outside and a minimalist interior with physical control buttons, manual crank windows, and no distracting displays. It'll have a rear-wheel drive layout and 2 battery options. The base 52.7 kilowatt-hour unit with 150 miles of range, and a longer 84.3 kilowatt-hour pack that brings up to 240 miles of autonomy. Chevy Silverado EV. Chevy's first electric truck came out in the base work truck trim, and then followed by the more luxurious Trail Boss and RST trims. The range-topping RST offers the highest level of cabin comfort, advanced technology, and track-ready performance. It builds on the 800-volt Ultium platform that supports fast charging and accommodates dual electric motors, enabling electric 4WD. Paired with a 200 kilowatt-hour battery, the setup yields 400 miles and a 4.5-second acceleration to 60 miles per hour. The peak power of the drivetrain reaches 754 horses and 785 pound-feet. The RST rides on 24-inch wheels and comes equipped with an adaptive air suspension. It also gets 4-wheel steering and will also tow up to 10,000 pounds and carry up to 1,300 pounds. Ram 1500 Express. In an attempt to grow a portfolio of budget-friendly offerings and give the working class a reliable machine, Ram developed the 1500 Express. Scheduled to land in dealerships in late 2025, early 2026, the new Ram is offered in the elongated quad cab and crew cab body variants, getting either rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive layouts. The minimalist exterior is devoid of chrome and badges. It gets black paint, a glossy dark grille, 20-inch wheels, LED headlamps, and an optional black Express design package. The dark themes seeped into the cabin with black cloth bucket seats and a 7-inch gauge cluster. Under the hood, you'll find either the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine with a 305 horsepower yield or a turbocharged 3.0-liter Hurricane inline-6. The latter boosts the output to 420 horsepower and gets an 11,550-pound towing rating. Telo Truck. Featuring dimensions akin to a Mini Cooper, yet boosting a bed length comparable to a Toyota Tacoma, the MT1 from American EV startup Telo aims to embody the essence of an urban truck with the potential for weekend adventures and robust work capabilities. The truck spans a total of 152 inches with either a 60 or a 96-inch bed and offers seating for either 5 or 8. Its innovative mid-gate enables effortless transportation of various gear, bikes, or even longer items such as 4x8-foot plywood sheets with the tailgate up. Moreover, the truck's gear tunnel beneath the bed serves a dual purpose, functioning as a footwell and enabling the installation of a third row of seats. Powering this vehicle is a fully electric drivetrain system. The base single-motor setup is good for 300 horsepower. However, the dual-motor version boasts a 500 horsepower yield and a 106 kilowatt-hour battery, providing a range of 350 miles. The battery pack supports fast charging, allowing you to reach 80% in just 30 minutes. Despite its substantial weight of 4,400 pounds, the Telo exhibits impressive agility, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. Rivian R1T and R1S California Dune editions. Rivian keeps delivering more to its adventure-seeking audience. The brand's most recent event showed desert-ready California Dune editions for the R1 truck and the R1S SUV. These special models are based on the brand's range-topping trims with a 3-motor powertrain, producing upwards of 850 horsepower and 1,103 pound-feet of torque. The California Dune treatment brings distinctive exterior paint, contrasting black exterior badges, unique 20-inch rims with a monochromatic finish, and AT tires as part of the all-terrain package. This package also brings a spare tire, tougher underbody protection, MaxTrax recovery boards, and a neat interior with easy-to-clean floor mats. Ram 150 RHO. As painful as it might be to accept, but the Ram TRX is about to become history. Luckily, the fans of exploring muddy trails and sandy back roads are about to get a new toy. The 2025 model year brings the Ram 150 RHO, a slightly less powerful truck than its predecessor, but not less capable on the trail. The truck arrives with an aggressive exterior design, up to 11.8 inches of ground clearance, Bilstein Blackhawk E2 adaptive shock absorbers, and a specially tuned air spring system that brings up to 14 inches of rear suspension travel. The drivetrain consists of a twin-turbo 3-liter inline-6 engine tuned to produce 540 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic gearbox and a 4-wheel drive system. The mill breathes out through 5-inch dual-exist tips. Additionally, the newcomer gains leather and suede upholstery, a 12.3-inch digital gauge, and an available 14.5-inch Uconnect 5 infotainment. Scout Motors Terra and Traveler. With a target price of $60,000 each, Scout Motors wants to produce retro-futuristic body-on-frame trucks and SUVs with decent off-road performance, zippy acceleration, and great utilitarian capabilities, with a 7,000-pound towing ratio for the Traveler SUV and 10,000 pounds for the Terra truck. To achieve these objectives, the newcomers get front and rear mechanical lockers, a solid rear axle, a four-wheel drive setup, and an all-electric powertrain with a torque output rated at 1,000 pound-feet and a 3.5-second time for a 0 to 60 sprint. Proponents of gasoline engines could opt for a PHEV setup that uses an internal combustion engine to prolong trips to 500 miles, which is a decent upgrade over the 350-mile figure of the all-electric version. The sleek exterior look is matched by a modern cabin with optional bench seats that raise passenger capacity to 6 and offer a nice throwback to the past. A large infotainment screen in the middle of the dashboard, metal switches, and two-tone seats. Both models support bidirectional charging to power your house during blackouts and a frunk for additional storage. Finally, the latest news from Scout Motors adds uncertainty to the future of all-electric powertrains. The official data reveals that most pre-orders come for the version with a gasoline range extender, confirming low demand for EVs, driver's range anxiety, and a poorly developed charging infrastructure. Ford Maverick Lobo. Since pickups are less often used for truck applications, Ford decided to present a special version of the Maverick. It is turned for better on-road performance and is decorated with a more aggressive body kit and 19-inch Aerodisc-style rims. Heavily influenced by the autocross, the Maverick Lobo got a suspension tune-up with an appropriate shock setup for sharper steering, a lowered stance with a half-inch decrease in front and 1.12 inches in the rear, an advanced torque vectoring system, and performance-oriented brakes with dual-piston calipers. The power comes from a standard 2.0-liter EcoBoost engine, while the cooling system was improved. In the interior, you'll find black seats with a textured overprint and two-color stitching, a heated steering wheel, a moonroof, and a range of driving assists including a 360-degree camera and a 2.0 iteration of the Co-Pilot 360 suite.
Finally, the brand's latest press releases suggest the expansion of the Lobo treatment to America's best-selling F-150 truck. Based on the STX trim, the Lobo version brings a mean, blacked-out exterior elements, a lowered suspension, a unique horizontal light bar for the grille, 22-inch gloss black wheels, and 5 paint options. Under the hood is a 5.0-liter V8 engine that pushes out 400 horsepower and 410 pound-feet. This output is handled by an upgraded four-wheel drive setup.
That was the last entry for today. Did we miss any good models? Make sure to share them in the comments. Follow us for more car news, and as always, may the torque be with you.